Hey y'all, Eric Adcock, This Awkward Life. Well, it's one of those nights that I don't sleep on most nights. Just don't sleep well. People that know me know that I don't sleep well. But today it's 12:21 a.m. October 20th, and today's my father's birthday. He would have been 80 years old this year, and it had it didn't slip my mind, but I knew for some reason I couldn't sleep tonight. I knew something was going on. I know this month is me and Holly's be our 26th anniversary. You know, so that's big. Um, and It's 26. It's 25. 25. Oh my God, 25 years. She don't listen to my podcast anyway, so 25 years. But today or early in the morning, I rolled over and remembered it was my dad's birthday. And I don't ever want to forget that. I think about him all the time, but sometimes you forget little things like that. And the first thing that come to my mind, what would he have thought? He died before the COVID thing broke out. And I would have just loved to have heard his opinion on that because he always had an opinion about something. You know, anybody that knows me knows I'm big on memories, big on family, big on remembering the people that that's no longer here. In fact, I think my last podcast was on that. My last episode was on that. And tonight I'm just remembering my dad and how I'm sitting in my little office here and I'm surrounded by comic books and memorabilia from the 70s that he always made efforts to buy for me. And Stephen really wasn't into comics so much, but Daddy tried to Mom and Daddy tried to get us, what we needed, what we wanted sometimes. But the big thing that me and him shared was comics. He didn't read them, but he liked for me to have them. And so I still buy them. I bought some this weekend. And I'll always remember that about my dad. And really, I don't think I collect them nearly as much um, for the money as I do just remembering him. This week, and this may be controversial to some people or whatever, but this year, a guy that I really admire playing guitar, Ace Frehley, passed away, and he was 74. And I can remember as a kid, his band was just everywhere. They were one of the biggest marketed bands, I guess, even till today. But I just they really got me into comics and guitar playing and all that. I can remember my dad. And again, this is just a memory of my dad. But back then, you had to request songs on the radio. You just couldn't. You didn't have no satellite radio or anything like that. You had to request it. And there was this one song that he played that me and my older brother we just absolutely loved. So no matter, it seemed like every time we'd go anywhere, we'd want to call the radio station. We lived in Jackson, Mississippi at the time. This was back in 70, had it been 78 or 79. We'd say, Daddy, can we request this song? And he said, yeah, go ahead. So we'd call the radio station, and they'd say, hey, what's your request? And we'd say, hey, can you play, New York Groove by Ace Frehley? And yeah, we'll get it right on there for you. I think we probably don't tell how much royalties we helped get him because it seemed like every time we do. And Daddy would ride us around until they'd play the song. And as much as that song is not so much a part of my life, is just a memory of the patience of my dad and how he would, just little things like that he would do. And so when I heard that he had passed away too, it made me think of my dad. And I'm thankful that I'm thankful that I had a good dad, and he did everything that he could possibly do for us. And so I'm just thinking about him. So if you've still got your father, call him, talk to your parents, love them, And if you don't have them, remember them. It's very important that you remember the people that has passed on. So everyone have a great day. It's Monday, October the 20th. And this is going to be a good week. And maybe I'll try to go back to sleep. Y'all have a good one. Bye.